Derrel Jazz Johnson here, MSG Varsity, Fathers and Sons, RazzandJazzSports.com, here with the legendary Walt, Clyde, Fraizer. How are you doing today?
Martin Luther King Day. I'm always melancholy, forlorn, thinking about a magnificent person, the sacrifices, and sometimes you just wonder how would he feel if he were still alive with what's going on today, with drug abuse, child abuse, teenage pregnancies, the appalling dropout rate of black people. So I often wonder what he might think.
How does President Obama being inaugurated today add to the significance of Dr. Martin Luther King Jr. Day?
Yeah, how ironic is that, right? That on this day, that the first black president ever would be have his second inauguration. So I think obviously Dr. King was a man of destiny. Go by his name, Martin Luther, straight out of the Bible, and the principles that he stood for. And I'm a native of Atlanta, Georgia, so I've attended his church, and obviously it's a memorial now and all of that, so I feel rather close to him because of that.
I remember last year we talked on Dr. Martin Luther King Jr. Day, and you talked about the significance that he had on your life, especially when it came to your personal style and taking pride in what you wear. Can you talk about that and the influence that he had on you personally?
Yeah, the character of a person, you don't judge them by their skin. And when I was growing up under the oppression and segregation, when you went downtown, you were not only representing your family, your neighborhood, but your race. So that's when I first got cognizant of dressing for success, having an impression on people, and obviously it's carried over for me today.
Fourth and final game between the Brooklyn Nets and the New York Knicks. What are your thoughts on the in-city rivalry, the so-called Battle of the Boroughs?
Yeah, it's a big rivalry, man. The players are trying to play it down, but it's to me the fans make a rivalry. When I first came to the Knicks, Willis Reed didn't have to tell me a rivalry was with the Celtics. I could tell from the fans, the enthusiasm, the way people were talking about the game. Like today, I told people I'm going to a game. They go, "Who you playing?" I said, "The Nets." Oh, they go, "Oh, that's a big game." So, you know, it's a rivalry that's going to be here. I think it's good for both teams. Now that they're in Brooklyn, I think the Nets have a better following. They have their own arena. And the Knicks, of course, I still think are the dominant team. But obviously, New York is a big city. There's enough room for both teams.
Thanks a lot.